Hello and welcome to LEV Toys. I am so excited to build for you the Elves TreeTop Hideaway here. Now, the Lego Elves is a new release in 2015, and I must say I'm really excited about it because I've been looking forward to Lego releasing some elves or some fairies or something for those of us who like putting together that sort of fantasy, and I sure do, and my daughter does as well, so we can share the fun for this. But let's open it up and have a look what's inside. So there are 2 books and there are 4 bags and a sheet of glossy stickers. So let's open the first bag. And the set comes with 3 mini dolls and 1 little Lego Elves pet. And the first mini doll that comes in the first bag is Azari, the fire elf. And she's pretty cool. She's got, can you see the purple tattoo across her forehead and on her cheek, and her hair is awesome, and she's got little pointy ears because she's an elf, and I do love the colours of her hair. Because she's a fire elf, she's got a little red fire emblem, and here comes the little Lego Elves pet. I think this belongs to Farran, the earth pet. This is Enki, the baby panther, and it is very cute. So let's start the build. We're going to speed it up, and I'll slow down when we get to some important parts that we've built. But otherwise I'm going to speed it up because there is 2 hours of footage here and I've managed to compress it into around about 13 minutes for you. But first up we build a table which has delicious drinks and 2 matching stools which use the first of the stickers. They've got see-through on the inside so it shows through the colour of the stools. So little purple stools, and we'll pop them over there because they go on the build later. So now we are building the bottom of the treetop treehouse. So the tree bottom, I suppose. And you can see here the tree roots going in, and there are plenty of pink foliage because it makes it pretty. Now this is one of my favourite parts. This is the vortex from the portal where Emily Jones comes through. And she is a visitor from Earth, comes through, and look at the sparkly portal, and it's on a hinge socket there, so it can go up and it can go down. Let's keep building the treetop. Did you quickly see that there was a little tiny letter in there? There's a little letterbox. And Azari's just having a quick check over to make sure that I'm doing well. And we're doing okay. Now this is the cover for, a very fancy cover for what is essentially a letterbox. There, see? Can you see that cute little letterbox in there? And there are just the most gorgeous little mushrooms, look at that. And the little golden tendrils and a bucket full of water. It's looking very magical and fantasy-ish already. Now this is the second of the mini dolls. This is Emily Jones, who is the visitor, and she's got the amulet from her grandma around her neck, which is what activates and sends her into this fantasy land. And she is just a normal old earth girl, normal young earth girl, and her hair is, yeah, let's get it on, try and get it on straight. Yeah, she's got a hole in the back to put a bow in, but there's no bows in this, no accessories come in this. She does come with her backpack, which does not go on her back. It goes in her hand. And look, here she is. She's meeting Azari for the first time, and Azari is looking at her ears and saying, "How do you manage to go through life with not pointy ears? That just looks strange." But Emily Jones is okay with that. So we'll keep building. Now this is a cool little feature. You're going to see what that rod is for in a few minutes. It lifts up something. I love this. Look, it's a little light, a little flower light with a glittery base. If only it lit up, my life would be entirely complete. So onto the second level of the treetop treehouse. We have the first of the big stickers, and that's got all of the Lego Elves friends, a picture of them, a portrait for the side there, because this is their main living room. And oh, I just love these. Look at the vines through them. The banisters are on, and Azari and Emily Jones just checking the safety up here, and so is Enki. And yep, looks pretty safe up here, so we can continue building. More foliage. And they're all on sockets, so they can be moved in and out into whatever position you like. So you can hide away the area up the top, because it's a hideaway. Or you can open it up to look out. More hinged pieces up here on the top. This build is for, I can't remember, is it 9 to 14 year olds? It's for older kids anyway. It's not an easy one with all these sockets and the little connecting bits which I'm used to seeing in the Technics packs. So here's some of our movable foliage. It goes in, it goes out, it goes up, it goes down. You can move it wherever you like. And here we have some more pretties right on the top with big bundles of flowers. Now this is a wibbly-wobbly bridge, and this is where your rod comes into play, because you push it out and it magically goes up and it goes down. Azari's going to check that out too. It seems quite stable. Yes, she can stand on it without falling off, so it is a success. Let's open the next bag, and in this bag is Farran, the Earth Elf, and he's got the most divine little green knickerbockers, and he's got the right colours, I think, for an Earth Elf. He has a green lightning tattoo on his face and a tattoo on his shoulder, on his upper arm, and his hair is pretty funky, and he also has got his hair that's not on straight. He's also got little pointy elf ears. I like these mini dolls. He's got a green token. I'm having trouble getting it on his hand, because after all, he is the Earth Elf. And here he is meeting Emily Jones. Hopefully he's not too rude about her ears. Oh, and she's fallen off, and Enki's come over to give him a lick, and Enki's fallen off as well. And we'll see if we can balance him on the end of the bridge. And he didn't fall off, so I call that a success. Let's keep building. So this is the living area. They're all sitting on the mat at the moment, but I'm going to have to move them in just a second, because this is the seating, the sofas, or the chaise longues, and because it's on a hinge and it goes smoothly over the top of the nice little mat. So I can imagine that these are pillowed areas with nice soft throws. It looks fantastic. Okay, back down the bottom, the second section. More mushrooms. And that's the carrot stew recipe that I just put on. Look, can you see it? More foliage. And more tree roots to make the bottom of the treehouse. The second part of the treehouse. And some grey rods in the middle for internal structure. We're building up. And out. More pretties. And this one's on a hinge too. Goes up, goes down. And bag 4. We're on to the last bag. How are you going? This is the second story of the piece that we just built. It's like a little lookout. I love the shape of it. I love the tree trunks that go out the side. I like the little arch. I love the little banister. I love everything about it. And look, a little telescope with a diamond on the end. Now this is a... Oh, see, did you see the little green leaf there? That is Farran's emblem. So his earth emblem. And these little archways on the top are also movable, which is interesting because I'm not certain why you would want to open or shut them. So there we go, it's on the top. It looks fantastic. Some more details need to go on. Down the bottom, here's a fireplace. And we are about to put, there's a plate up high, but down here is the pot for making the carrot stew that you have the recipe for. And it's conveniently stuck on the sticker on the wall forever. And an apple in the plate up there, because that's where Enki sleeps. There's also a little rope, and we'll find out what that's for in a minute. So the rope gets this little tub attached to it, and the branch up here, the branch up here turns, and brings anything from the bottom story up to the second story. As they're elves, I would imagine they would just be able to magic them up, but no, we do this by hand. So, more foliage, more pretties, and now we can attach the two. So that's the whole set of treehouse. Well, basically the whole. There are still some more details to be added. But these are little steps that go up to the bridge. You see that for when the bridge is down? Bridge goes up, bridge goes down. And Farran's going to come and try out these steps, and he deems them good. So we can continue on. Okay, so there's my beautiful light, and look, here's Emily Jones. She's coming through the portal. She's coming through the portal, and my goodness, where am I? She has no idea whatsoever. And the first elf she sees is Azari the fire elf, who at the moment has got an apple that she's picked for Enki for her lunch. And they stop off over here at the table to have a drink of whatever deliciousness this is. Whatever it is, it looks delicious. It must be magical and made in made in fairyland. Over here, she's going to come over and she needs to put this apple into the basket to get it up there, because she can't possibly carry it up in her hand and climb up the ladder. So it's in the basket, ready to go up. And come this way, Emily Jones, off this way. And we'll go up to the second story of the treehouse, up the steps. Now I think somebody needs to let this bridge down so we can get up, because there's no other way up. Thanks, Azari. So up the steps we go. Up goes Azari. Hi, Enki. He's waiting there at your food bowl, and we're going to let Emily up as well. Up, 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 up. There we go. Have you seen Emily? Don't think... Look, Enki hasn't even come over to lick Emily yet. Too busy with his apple. And over here, in the other side of the treehouse, is Farran, and look, he's hiding. He's going to magically open up all of this foliage. There, wasn't that magical? Raise your arms, Farran. Yes, he is very magical. And here is Azari showing us that there is very possibly a letter in here under this very fancy letter house door, mailbox, shield cover. Yep, there is a letter in there. And while she's doing that, Farran is over here reading the recipe for carrot stew, because it is delicious and that's all they have to eat is carrot and apples. So I hope they like carrots and apples, because that's all that came with the pack. I suppose they could eat all the jewels and some of the foliage. They could stew that as well. That would be delicious as well. So shall we take this stew upstairs? Farran, is it done? Oh, no, hold on. Obviously we're delivering an apple to it as well. And here they are looking very intently for Emily Jones's house, and here she is looking through the telescope, and look, Azari's in the basket. There's so much fun to be had at this treehouse. And here's the stew. So they're ready to settle in for the night and discuss how to get Emily Jones back to her own land again. Did you have fun? Don't forget to subscribe. Just follow the little arrow and press the icon in the corner, or subscribe from the link down below. Press like, leave me a comment, and I'll see you really, really soon.